Okay, it's been roughly about 25 years since the euro has been around and those European countries had adopted. We should ask ourselves, what benefits has the European Union brought us? Well, less democracy, more poverty, more illegal immigration, um, more Big Brother things as tyranny. Um, they're after our houses, they're after our private cars, and so on. And you tell me this is progress and democracy for the people of Europe. And plus, they are back in a war. Brussels is back in a war with NATO. And with all those corrupt politicians throughout Europe, all 27 of them back in this war against Russia and backing a neo-Nazi regime which is found in Kiev. Because they are Nazis, they are, those people in Kiev. Has anyone told you in the press? Probably 10 years ago, roughly, you would have seen in the papers scenes in Ukraine, like if it was like in Nazi Germany during the 30s. But the ideology is the same, but sides changing and enemies are different. The West is inciting a neo-Nazi ideology in this country of Ukraine. And they're pushing us towards a fucking war. Whether you support Ukraine or not, if it continues like this, they will push us into a fucking war. We're talking about Third World War here. It's not enough long. It's nothing going to be like a Second World War. We're talking about nuclear weapons. Things we haven't seen since Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Because these bombs, baby, they make a very big bang. And they can even fly fast as well. Using hypersonic missile technology. Has the West has now got this? No. They want war at all costs. It's all a question of domination and stealing resources of other countries. That's wars have been based upon, basically, not just ideology, but this war is based on that. Because the West wants to destroy Russia. Whether you like it or not the truth, it's like this. Whatever narrative they've been feeding you, the mass media, Ukraine is the victim. They are the proxy, they're the Trojan horse. They are the psychic of these corrupt politicians and NATO. And all those Ukrainian politicians are sending their people to the slaughter. We're talking about more than 1 million so far in 3 years. That's a lot of people, dead people, that is. For what? To satisfy the multinational corporations, their profits in the sales of weapons of any type. This is what it boils down to, really. Making money. And how our society is going towards a total collapse with this so-called culture of wokeness. You see it in every single country, whether it's in a minor, I should say minimum wage, or a more major impact on society. You do see it. And it's destroying all those Western cultures which are based on European principles, Roman and Greek ideology and values of Christianity in the end. For what? To throw it down a bog to this Marxism and socialist liberal crap. The people who follow these narratives, those in heart or profess, they are corrupt. Because in the end, those woke people, they will come even for you as well in the end. If you don't go along with their one world narrative, one ideology stuff. And they do it on purpose to create conflicts here and there, turn one person against another, and they get a kick out of it. Have you realise that? Since the days of the famous pandemia, have you seen people turn one against each other in paranoia? Because what the telly told you about that bloody thing there, most stupid people obey straight away. That was the dress rehearsals for something more worse coming. And they know what buttons they have to push, and what type of populations, what type of countries. I do not know how much time we got still left, but if you're aware and observe what happens every day, it's just absolute bonkers what's happening in the world today. And it's not by chance it occurs. It's all man-made. The powers that be are behind it. Whether you like this idea or not, it's like this. If you will be complacent, you will perish in the end. There is a thing what Mussolini said. It's better for being for one day as a lion instead of being 100 years as sheep to be slaughtered, basically. Because that's how the future society, if people don't rise up and stop it, will be an Orwell dystopian tyranny. So fucking wake up. Send fuck off those politicians, because politicians, mainly they are corrupt. And those so-called do interests of the people, it's not genuine intentions. They make you believe they do things. As well, the politicians are corrupt. They are bloody liars. And you continue to vote for the same people and believe in the shit they dish out every day. You call this living? They're just zombies. Following that one where he says, we must do this, we must do that. These people are taken to your total destruction, to your slaughter, folks. Time to wake up and wise up a little bit.